I'm sex and relationship coach Caitlin V, and today I'm going to teach you the one easy exercise that you can do in order to cure premature ejaculation, help have better erections, and have more explosive orgasms. Now that is an exercise routine that you'll be making time for. What is this incredible exercise routine that will give all of those amazing benefits? Well, it is working out your PC muscles. PC, or pubococcygeus muscles, make up part of the pelvic floor. The most important thing that you need to know about it is that having a weak and tight PC muscle can actually lead to premature ejaculation, which is why I have developed a routine that I regularly teach to my private clients that helps them to strengthen their PC muscles easily and quickly. The technique I'm going to teach you is the same one used by Tantra master practitioners all over the world so that they, as men, can have multiple orgasms. That's right, men are having multiple orgasms, ones where they don't ejaculate, and therefore they're able to have another orgasm because there's no refractory period. That is a super advanced technique. That's for a totally different video. But today, right now, I'm gonna teach you the exercise routine that you can start putting into practice immediately and start seeing results. Now, the quickest way to isolate and determine where your PC muscle is to cut off the stream of urine while you're peeing. So if you've ever stopped, started, that is the muscle. That's the PC muscle. It squeezes around the base of the urethra and cuts off the flow of urine. If you're watching this right now and you're already kind of playing around with it and giving a little squeeze and it feels funny, that's okay. The very first step is just that, to play, to figure out, to just notice stuff about your body. After you've practiced cutting off the stream of urine, I want you to go lie down and just get a feel for that muscle. Don't indiscriminately squeeze that whole area because it's not going to do you any good. In fact, it might do you some harm in the long run. You want to be really precise and super particular about which muscle you're squeezing. See if you can squeeze it hard. See if you can squeeze it gently. See if you can squeeze it for a long period of time. See if you can squeeze it rapidly, a couple squeezes in a row. Remember, this is just like a muscle, so don't go too hard. You wouldn't just run into the gym and start with 100-pound weights. You'd start with something a little bit more reasonable, and you'd give yourself and your body some time to acclimate. This is no different than any other exercise routine. Once you have isolated the PC muscle, I want you to also practice pushing out and pushing down on it. Just like any other good exercise routine, you want to be able to flex and stretch that muscle for optimum health and strength. Okay, now that we found the muscle and we've practiced, step number 2 is to implement this routine that you can do any time of day, every day of the week while you're doing anything else. So you could be talking on the phone with your girlfriend, you could be driving to work. You don't have to be in any particular body position. It doesn't need to be any particular time of day. I highly recommend that once you figure out a routine that works for you, that you set a couple alarms in your phone to remind you to do your exercise routine. Feel free to have fun with it and make it work for you. Step 1 of the routine is to do 1 second of clenching and 1 second of relaxing. You're going to work up to doing 10 of these in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If 10 sounds like a lot right now, do 3, do 4, do 5, do whatever is comfortable. You can build up to 10 over time. Next step is to do a 5-second clench followed by a 5-second release. Again, you're going to work your way up to doing 10 of these, but you don't have to start with 10. You can start with just 5 of these or even 3. Again, the point is not to stress yourself out. The point is to build strength. So after you do 10 1 second and 10 5 second, you're going to do 2 extended stretches. Try to make it up to 30 seconds. And again, if you can't do 30 seconds, do 5, 10, 15, whatever's comfortable that doesn't stress you out, doesn't cause any soreness. Eventually, you will move up to that routine. 10, 10, and 2 long second squeezes. You'll start by doing this once a day and lightly. So you'll start with doing a light squeeze, and then you'll move your way up to, over a matter of weeks, longer, harder squeezes. During the first week of doing PC exercises, only do 1 set of these 3 exercises every day and do it gently. Start lightly. Don't squeeze with all of your might. Start with a delicate squeeze. Start with a gentle squeeze. It's actually going to give you more strength in the long run. This is not something where it pays to throw as much effort into it all at once and go totally balls to the wall. This is the slow game. So for that first week, go gentle. That second week, you can start to do those gentle squeezes 2 times a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. The third week, in addition to doing them once in the morning and once in the evening, you can start to give a little bit more pressure with your squeezes. Eventually, you'll be able to actually vary. So you can say like 1 gentle squeeze, followed by 1 hard squeeze, followed by 1 gentle squeeze, followed by 1 hard squeeze. It will all help in the long run. But I cannot stress this enough. It is no good to you to have sore, upset, uncomfortable, or irritated PC muscles. It's not going to cure your PE any faster. It's not going to give you more explosive orgasms any faster. This is an exercise routine that you can do, honestly, for the rest of your life. It will continue to have benefits. So there's no rush here. That's the #1 mistake that people make, is they just try to rush it and they end up causing some discomfort for themselves. Here's where the fun really begins. Everything I've taught you so far is going to increase blood flow to your penis. It's going to increase your own arousal and awareness of your arousal, and it's going to get you more familiar with the sensations of squeezing those PC muscles. So they're all strengthened and they're tightened. And once you've mastered that, now you can bring that into your masturbation. So the way you do that is by paying close attention to your level of arousal. Once you get close to the point of no return, aka ejaculation, you're going to squeeze on your PC muscles. Take a deep breath in, all the way down to your belly, and out. And as you are doing that, you'll notice a wave of sensation coming up from your genitals and coming back down throughout your body. It could feel tense, it could feel pleasurable, it might feel just like really exciting and kind of confusing. That's awesome. Just let it happen. Let it wash over you like an ocean's wave and let it move through you. After that happens and the stimulation has died down a bit, you can start to stimulate yourself again. It's really important that you squeeze about 5 to 10 seconds before you would ejaculate. Otherwise, you run the risk of ejaculating anyway. That's why I insist that you practice this on your own before you bring it into bed with your partner. A couple important things to keep in mind. #1, squeeze only the PC muscle. Don't squeeze your anal sphincter. Don't squeeze other muscles in the area. Don't squeeze your low abs, your thighs, your glutes. Only the PC muscle. Take it easy. Don't go too quickly. Again, this is something you can do for the rest of your life, so you don't need to be in any kind of rush to strengthen these muscles. If they haven't been getting a lot of attention over the last several years, then they're probably not in really great shape. Treat them with the respect they deserve. They're really important, and they're gonna give you really great results if you treat them well from the very beginning. As you're learning this technique, do not squeeze your PC muscles while you're masturbating. You'll notice that that's one way that men build up sexual tension in order to reach the point of ejaculation. You want to keep those muscles totally relaxed the whole time that you're masturbating up until you start to reach the point of no return, at which point you can squeeze them. Otherwise, you might actually ejaculate faster because they're really great at holding tension and keeping pleasure and sexual excitement in the genitals, and that's not great for ending premature ejaculation. If you notice any soreness, any pain, any irritation, inflammation, give yourself a break. Give yourself as much as a week off, maybe more. Do not go too hard on yourself. Do not push your body to do things that it is not comfortable with doing. Do not strain or stress any of these muscles beyond what they're capable of doing. Treat this like any other exercise routine. Just think of it as one that has the most amazing benefits of any exercise routine. Otherwise, treat it the same. Be good to your body in all the other ways. Make sure you're getting plenty of water, plenty of rest, plenty of nutritious food. All of that is really good for your ability to maintain an erection and to be a great lover and a healthy person overall. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can get all of my other incredible tips for making the most amazing sex life ever. Because around here, we believe that better sex equals a better life.